I basically just want to know what your greatest obstacle in the industry has been, and just a little insight into, what are some of the struggles in doing what you do?
Man, the greatest obstacle in what we do.
There's being away from your family and things like that.
I think there's a certain amount of the cumulative effect of spending a lot of time away from home where you feel lonely and you don't want to be around anyone. It's a really dangerous effect, where this manic depressive reality of being on stage with a bunch of people that are excited to see you and then stepping off stage and walking out back to the alley behind the venue and knowing no one, and being alone in a town where you don't know a soul. And so that along with the doubts that everyone faces, and the temptations and the struggles that everyone faces, I think it can be a really dangerous place to be for a long period of time. And so, I feel really thankful that we all have each other out there, Tim, and Chad, the whole crew. It's a part of it.
I love your concerts for the fact that you said earlier they bring community, and I do see that you do that in the concert, and that's one of the reasons my husband and I enjoy your concert so much. So thank you for the question, and thank you for your time.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful evening.
We'll see you in Dallas on the 17th.
All right, we'll see you in Dallas.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We're going to... Jon, do you maybe have time for 2 more questions?
Yeah, let's do it. I got plenty of time.
Okay, well, actually, these ones are coming from our in-studio audience, and the first one asked is Stephanie.
Hey, Jon.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi. First of all, I'd like to say I absolutely love your music, just for its, your heart that's really shown through it. I guess my question is, I know in my own life I've had, obstacles and things that have come up that pushed me to become better at what I do and who I am. I guess I'm just wondering, what are some regrets or downfalls you've had in your career that have pushed you to become better and made you into the artist you are today?
Oh, that's a great question. I think there was one period that particularly challenged me to begin to write songs that had a little bit, I think, more of an understanding of the people that would be listening to it rather than simply emoting the way I feel. And that lesson, I learned that lesson with Charlie Peacock, who's kind of a father figure to me. We were recording a record called New Way Be Human, and this was back in the day. I don't think I was 21 yet. And when we are kind of going through this record, and he's basically just telling me, nope, that's not big enough. That's not all the things that a good song needs. That basically for our first record, we kind of got the pass. We were allowed to let it slide. And so for me, that I look back on that period as being a really, really difficult period where, every song was a struggle. And yet at the same time, I feel like it taught me a lot about how to write a song and how to make it better. And I do feel like it was beneficial in the long run.
Sorry, Josh is going to...
Well, thank you. Isn't it great how God uses those obstacles in our lives and transforms them to edify and make ourselves so much better?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Josh is going to ask this question.
All right.
Hey, Jon.
What's happening? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Josh.
Hey, Josh. What's going on?
A whole lot right now. I'm in the studio. first one, I want to say, like, I love your lyrics. Like, they read like a poetically written philosophy textbook, and
thank you.
That's really what my question is. Like, I know you said you have a profound interest in philosophy, and I was wondering, how does that affect or factor into your music?
I think you write about what you're thinking about. You write about what's on your mind, and I spend a lot of time thinking about why I'm here and why things happen the way they do. I think I write a lot of songs about situations that don't make sense to me, that cause some sort of cognitive dissonance, where I'm like a hurricane. Why such destruction? Why such fury? And what is it? Sound and fury signifying nothing. A tale told by a drunken man, or something like that from Shakespeare. And so you think, well, what am I going to do with that? I have to figure out why these things are happening. And I think everyone deals with that in different ways. Some people, they call their girlfriend and they talk for a little while. Other people go surfing, or other people might have a few beers and try and sort it through. I don't know. For me, I write songs, and that's I think that the philosophical emphasis comes from just what I'm reading at the time. So I think it's kind of a natural thing, where if you're reading a book about Kierkegaard, a song about Kierkegaard might come out. And so I've heard the good writers borrow, great writers steal. So I guess that's all in my effort to be a great writer, stealing from all these people.
Yeah. Hey, Jon, we've got one more question from a listener.
All right, cool. Thanks.
And her name's Amy. Amy, are you out there?
Hi, Amy.
Amy, can you hear us?
Come back to us, Amy.
Oh. No, sorry, we lost the caller there. But I do have one question myself, if I can throw it in there.
Yeah.
I got the pleasure of going to your concert in Orlando here last fall. And I was just so impressed because you helped us out kind of last minute as a favor to Sean and as to us, really, as some of his interns in positive media. And I wanted to say thank you for that. And then as well, after the show, we got to do a little meet and greet with the rest of the band, but you weren't able to make it because your brother informed us that you'd been pretty sick that show. And I just wanted to know what really pushes you through those shows when you're maybe not, in the spirit or in the human flesh, feeling, physically well or whatever that may be. How do you really push through and give it to your fans? Because I think you were saying earlier, like, despite what the crowd's doing, you give your full performance, but as well, I guess for that experience, to me, it was you weren't feeling it, but you still gave us your full performance, and I, just really appreciate that as a fan.
Yeah, I think over the years as a band, we've canceled, only canceled one show, and I think it's all because we went to shows when we were kids, and you look forward to this event, and you bought your ticket with your hard-earned money, and you got your ride there, and everything's all set up, and then to have somebody cancel a show feels like a slap in the face, So we kind of, as much as it means to folks who would be coming, it also means a lot to us, even on nights where everything went wrong during the day. The sound check was, awful, and things caught on fire or whatever it is. The musical part of the evening is